Hey guys, welcome to Rob's Retro Garage. If this is your first time here, then welcome. And if it's not your first time here, then welcome back. Um, so today, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the engine that's in my Corvette, and we're going to try and be engine detectives and figure out exactly what it is that's in it, or at least as close as we can get. So if you'll look at this image, that I've got on the screen, that's the casting number off the engine, 39700010. Well, if we go out to the internet and we look up General Motors casting numbers, you will find the following. I'll put it on the screen now, a picture in a picture, and you will see that there is an identifying code for this particular engine. And what we're looking at is the possible engine that it could be. Right, so that particular code narrows down to two different ranges. One was for only made in 1968. The left is the year that the engine was made. The middle number is obviously the casting number. And then the right most number is the cubic inches displacement of the engine. So in the first one I'm showing you with the same casting number as mine, the engine was made in 1968, only made in 1968, and it was a 327 cubic inch displacement engine. Well, that's not what this is. This is a 350 cubic inch displacement engine, otherwise known as a Chevy 350 small block. So the engine was built sometime between 1969 and 1979. So we know that we have that 10-year range for the engine. So let's go and let's take a look at the engine casting number, or the stamped numbers on the engine, and we'll see where the engine was made and maybe when it was made, and then we'll also look at the partial VIN. What we're looking at here is the stamp that's on the engine itself. And I'll put up two different pictures, one with a better picture of the numbers at the bottom in just a minute. But you can see at the top there's an alphanumeric code that's K as in kilo 02. And the numbers at the bottom, pretty well you can make them out. It's 14, then it looks like there's a space, then 1659997 kilo 02. That's the entire stamp. There's nothing beyond the kilo 02. So I don't know what came after that. Maybe it got machined off from something that was done to the block earlier. I really can't tell you. But I'm pretty sure the 1659997 is the partial VIN. That matches that, or it doesn't match the VIN on the car. So the engine is definitely not a numbers matching engine, which kind of is a good thing. It kind of frees me up a little bit for what I can do with the engine. I could turn it into a 383 stroker if I wanted to. I could take the engine out and replace it with something completely new. It doesn't matter. But the K02 could mean one of two things. For engine casting codes, it'll tell you where the engine is made and when it was made. So K was a code for St. Catharines, Ontario. The particular Chevy 350s from 69 to 79, they could have been built in St. Catharines, Ontario. But I really think that's the month and the day code. I wish there was a year there. But the K was for November, which is my birthday month. Go Scorpio. And the 02 would be the second day of November. So it was assembled or cast on the second day of November between 69 and 79, whatever year this engine was made. So that's what we're looking at there. And like I said, I'll put a better picture of the numbers up in just a second. So if you have a different interpretation of this, help be my engine detective. And please drop a comment below and let me know if I'm wrong about this. Maybe I'm not. Maybe there's something that can tell me more about it that I really don't know or understand. But I'm pretty sure that this is what it is. It was a Chevy 350 that was built between 1969 and 1979. The car is a 1977, so that would kind of fit. It was probably built in November of, you know, I'm going to guess 78, 79. Probably came out of a Chevy truck. When I took it to the engine machine shop, the machinist told me that it definitely was not a Corvette engine. He said it definitely came out of a Corvette because I pulled it out of my Corvette, but it was not originally a Corvette engine. He said it was probably some type of a truck engine that was just running, that, you know, whatever happened to the engine previously, they wanted an engine that just ran, and they dropped it in the car. So that's where we are. That's the best I can do for this episode of Engine Detectives. Thanks for listening and watching with me. And the next video will be me starting the teardown and inspection of the engine. Thanks.